have muted Daniel, which I think this week is definitely a good thing that he is because he's in our referee review this week. And I'm going to kick it over to you first with the main event from TNA's Impact on AMC between Mike Santana and Frankie Kazarian for the title. Set it up for you for this. Basically, Daniel counted the three, ended up waving it off. Your thoughts on this? This is something that we've seen in other promotions. What are your thoughts on how Daniel did on at this juncture?
I'll be in a couple things here. First of all, he hit three. That's fine, but he waved it off. So that kind of makes it okay. All right. My main question would be if Daniel weren't muted and also his box X'd out, um, why would you hit three? Do you not know the finish? Would be my question. I'm pretty sure the guys that he was working with knew the finish. So that would be my first question. So, and I want to reiterate, guys, I have not talked to Daniel about this. Daniel has the same response as other referees that we do on this segment of our show. He's not going to be he can't rebut what we're talking about. It is what it is. I'm not talking to him about it. I'm not. Believe me, he'll call me after the show's over and tell me why he did what he did, and that's cool. But why he did what he did, I have no idea, and that's the only issue I have. I'm trying to figure out why, if this was not the finish, why he thought the need to hit three. Him waving it off though did auto correct it, which made it not such a big deal. It was a very confusing moment. I was watching live and I was like, "What the fuck? What is he doing here?" And then eventually, like right after that, they went to the finish. So there was some kind of miscommunication, obviously, between either Daniel not quite sure of the finish or either the boys trying to get to the finish and they were confused with what Daniel had thought and said. I don't know. I don't know. I know that they were getting close, to cutoff time as far as the TV goes. I think at that point there was like 3 minutes left for the whole, something
Yeah,
like that. I looked at the
something
clock.
like that.
It
Yeah.
was like 3 minutes. It might have been less. It might have been two. But anyway, so maybe there was just nervousness there that either Daniel got nervous or either the boys. I don't know that. But my main question, if Daniel were to be on this segment, would be why did you count three? Why? Did you not know the finish? Were you confused with the finish? Or were you miscommunicated with the boys? Were the boys miscommunicated with you? I don't know. So that would be my only question. Again, he put it on autocorrect by waving it off. If he had not waved it off, this would have been a completely different direction for this segment. I mean, completely. I would have buried him so bad. But anyway, so I have to say, whether he made a mistake or not, as far as looking at it with the naked eye, it looked like he made a mistake. It did. He hit three when the boys didn't look like they were waiting for three. And just wonder why he hit three. Jimmy?
For me, it doesn't matter whether it looked like a mistake, whether there was miscommunication. I thought it added some authenticity to the situation
Okay, so now
because
you're going to kiss his ass and he's not even
no,
on.
it's not kissing his ass.
Jeez, I can't win.
I'm kissing the business's ass right now because we are
No,
so
you're kissing
programmed
Daniels, damn
to,
it.
and a lot of referees today, and I'm not going to name names, but a lot of referees today are so programmed to hold up on a close false finish that 9 times out of 10 it's they give it away.
Yes, I agree with that.
They give it away. There are some tells that some people out there won't notice, but I think some of us here can notice them.
Mm-hmm.
And it for us it takes away, and for me it takes away. Now others, look, if the crowd reacts to it, great. I've actually done what happened with Daniel intentionally on really close false finishes because it makes the people think one of two things. That wasn't three. I can't believe he counted three. Or that was three. Why is he waving it off? It's kind of like Was that an interception? Because he was down. Was he not down? He had control of the ball when he hit the ground. No, he didn't. It happened twice on the weekend, and it went both ways. Once against the Bills, and it happened in the Bears game too.
It happened 3
Ridiculous,
times.
by the way.
Yeah. So, and this is with the benefit of instant replay, which referees in wrestling do not have. So I love the fact that it puts into question how close was it, and of course the commentary team, the production truck could show it a zillion times in replay, and you could still argue it. No, he got the shoulder up. No, he didn't. He was just a hair late. It adds that little bit of realism, and that's what I loved about it.
Yeah.
I didn't say it was horrible. What I said, though, just so we.
I didn't say you did, but
Okay.
See, for me, the fact that it added that supersedes everything else. It's like if it was a screw up, I don't care because it helped.
Well, it obviously was a screw up because of the fact that he kicked out clearly, and then he waved it off, which I'm saying kind of nullified his hand hitting 3. If that makes sense.
No,
Did
but sometimes you can't hold up. Sometimes you can't hold up.
Well, sometimes it makes me just want to ball my fist thinking about this. But go ahead.
We had another one from from the aforementioned muted Daniel Spencer from the Genesis pay-per-view that they had last weekend too. It was Jimmy. They had Moose was pinning Cedric Alexander, but the shoulders they weren't down, and Daniel
one was.
he did, or one was. Excuse me.
One was.
Yeah. Daniel didn't count, and he acknowledged it wasn't down before he did count, or he made sure they were down before he counted. Excuse me.
Well, you're right. He acknowledged the fact that one of the shoulders wasn't down, and he did not count, and he pointed it out. He even actually pointed to the shoulder that was up, because from the angle that they shot it on television, you couldn't really tell that the shoulder was up. You can look at the body positioning of Cedric Alexander and say, yeah, his shoulder probably was up, but you didn't know for sure. But the fact that he pointed it out on television, told the viewer, told the audience, told everybody in the arena, hey, look, the shoulder is up. He sees it. He's not counting. We've seen too many times recently where either the shoulder doesn't get up and the referee holds up on counting 3, and we've seen other times where the shoulder is clearly not down and the referee counts anyway. This was the best of both worlds. That's for me, anyway.
All right. So who writes this shit? So, I mean, no, I'm being serious. Like, so we had the one part of this segment where I tried to bury him, and Jimmy, of course, kicks him out, and then now we're gonna give him flowers. All right, let's see how this works. He did a great job with that. He did. That's what you do. That's your job. Check both shoulders before you count. And he did exactly what Brian Hebner taught him. And he did. And I thought he did an excellent job and did exactly what was taught to him, by a legendary referee, and not the one that he thinks I'm talking about. So glad he's muted and I control that button. But anyway.
And he doesn't even have the doll, so he can't hold the doll up.
Good.
He didn't take it on the road with him this trip?
He has to struggle at some point during this segment. At some point.
I will say this. Okay. I will say this. Brian, you said you have to call him later and ask him about the 3-count deal and stuff like that. I have to call him later and ask him about a different. Oh, wow. See, we can mute him, but we can't block the screen.
No, he's got for you listeners, he just got on his screen and did a screenshot of fucking Earl Hebner.
It's probably the background to his phone.
It probably is. This probably is his background.
No offense to Daddy Earl, but that wasn't a recent shot of him.
It was not. That's true. That's true.
So I have to give him a call later and ask him in the main event at Genesis, where Nick Nemeth was the special guest referee for the Texas Death Match.
I know you're
traditional Texas Death Match rules. Why did he run down to ringside?
His shorts were too short. They were hurting his balls.
No, why did Daniel run down to ringside?
Oh, Daniel? Oh.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
Don't know that either. That's a great question.